Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're now in part 2. If you remember what we did in the last video, we created this opt-in link button when we actually clicked on this button up here. But before we go any further, there's 2 little bits of code that we need to add to it. If you go to our file, and we look on our file here, down at the very bottom of it, it's got this little part of code here. Now what this part of code here is actually a little bit of HTML, and what it does, if you see here, it says align center. It'll actually center align our button. So we take the first part and we add it in here, and then we take the second part here and we add it at the very end of the code. And what that's going to do is it's going to align the button when we put it in its box at the very center of the box. Then what we need to do is the actual text inside the button. We need to change that. So we'll change that to access video now. Then we'll take a copy of this whole code and paste it back into our text file. Now we know it's under number campaign 1, and we'll paste it in our text code file here, which I've already done, but I'll redo it again. Now that that's done, what we need to do now is we need to actually go and launch InstaBuilder 2.0. Now when we launch it, it's actually going to say leave this page. You click on yes to leave this page. This little part here that we added earlier, we need to click on that and delete that element. Then we need to grab this little box down the bottom here, place it inside here, click on it, click on the little gear, and in this shortcode part here, that bit of shortcode that we just copied to our text file, we take a complete copy of it, copy, and place it in here. Paste. Then we click save. So now we've actually added our button. And to see that the button is actually there, we'll click save again. Then we'll click preview. Now we'll see it has actually added the opt-in links button, which is exactly what we wanted. Now, what we have done now is we've actually linked our landing page to our thank you page, and landing page 1 to thank you page 1. So that whole campaign of landing page 1 to thank you page 1 is now completed. So now we need to go and build the landing page 2 campaign. So we go here, we go to create new link, go down to campaign 2, which we created in our groups, and in the link name we need to go and have a look at our text file, and here we got campaign 2. First thing we need to do is create landing page 2. So we copy that, add that in here, and type in land page land page 2. Then we need to go and grab our landing page 2. So we go back to our landing page that we were here, go back, click the back button, go back into our pages, click on all pages, and we go to campaign 2, not campaign 1 but campaign 2. I need to find where I saved campaign 2. Excuse me here. It's campaign 1. Here's our page for campaign 2. I believe this is it. Okay, I haven't created it. So, on this server. So I need to create those 2 landing pages. So I click on add to, add new, and I type in campaign 2, publish, I might as well add campaign 3 while I'm here, landing page 3. Campaign 3, publish. And because I must have deleted them at some stage, I better add the actual landing pages. So this is just a recap because of the mistake that I've made, to make sure that I've got them. So I've got them here now. So what I do is I go and edit campaign 2, enable InstaBuilder, create from scratch. You should have already done this part, but I'm just redoing it. Import, choose a file, go to my desktop, look at my landing pages, and there they go. Capture 2, open, import now. Click save. Go back. Pages, campaign 3, edit, enable InstaBuilder, launch, create from scratch, go up to the arrow, import, choose a file, campaign 3, import now. And save it. So now we go back again, pages, and really all we're doing is we're repeating what we've already done for the full campaign 1, which was linking this page to this page to our affiliate programs. But now we're going to do it with campaign 2. So we need to click on view, copy, go up to click magic, and paste it in there. Show advanced settings. Now remember, this is the first one of a sales funnel. So we click yes to this one. Skip URL verification, click create link. And to check that it's there, it is. Highlight over top of it. Hasn't got it yet, but it will. So now that we're in there, we need to start creating all our other links, just like we did before. Before we do that, click on the page, link, take a copy of that, go back to our notepad, and add it in. Now our thank you page 2. We need to go and add our link for our thank you page 2. So we go thank to thank to. We need the URL for that thank you page. So we need to go back, and here it is here, AOIP campaign 2. Click on view, take a copy of that link, go back to click magic, paste it in there, show advanced settings. Remember, we've already done our front end. So from now onwards, they will say this link and the front end link. Let's skip URL verification, click on create link. Now it's there. Hover over to see if it's actually found the other one. Still hasn't found it. Hasn't found that one yet either. So it's taken a little time, and sometimes it can take time. But we can carry on creating our links. So before we do that though, take a copy of thank to, and paste it in here. Create link. Make sure it's an AOIP campaign 2. Have a look at the next link we need to create, and it's thank to link AOIP 1. Right? So we go in here and we go thank to AIOP link 1. Now this is the thank you links inside the thank you page. Link to AIOP link 1. Primary URL, of course, is our AOIP account. So we need to go to AOIP. So go to All-in-One Profits. Click Login. Log into one of our accounts. Log in. Go out to promote. Take a copy of this link. Copy link address. Go back to Click Magic. And paste it in here. Show advanced settings. Checking that it says no here. This one here again. And it's just a repeat of all that we did before. Adding it up. Take a copy of this link. Copy. Go back to our notepad. And paste it in here. Create new link. Link to, oh, not tank, thank to AIOP 2. Copy of that, paste it in here, go to AOIP, take a copy of the link address, back to Click Magic, paste it in here, show advanced settings, no, that's correct, link and front link, yes, that's correct, skip URL verification, create link. And we keep going down until we've actually done all of these links here, like we did before in campaign group 2. And then after we've done that, we go back and we do exactly the same process again for campaign group number 3. Repeating exactly what we did here in 1. So eventually all of this file will be full. So if you've got any questions about what to do, go back through video before this one, and you'll actually see exactly step by step what we need to do, but you're just repeating it, and you're doing campaign 2, and then you're repeating it again by doing campaign 3. So I'll finish this video off here, and when we come back to the next video, I'll show you it completed before we move on to our next step. And our next step will be adding other tracking systems into our campaign. Thank you very much. God bless.